Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. And today what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over the budget for April 2025, the monthly budget. How much do we need to pay our bills, our debt, and our variable expenses? And I am going to start keeping records of what we spend and the difference between months and that type of thing, and how much debt that we do. I did do a debt confession. I have been somewhat keeping track of my debt, but I am going to actually start giving it percentages and that type of thing. When we started in August, I just wanted to keep track of our money, to know where our money was being spent. I thought we made a good, adequate income, but we didn't really know where our money was, really. We were like disorganized, but now we're organized and we've got our budget down pat. So I'm going to go over the monthly budget. Now, my honey he makes commission and he has a regular salary, so it fluctuates depending on his commission. So I don't know how much his check is going to be, but I'm going to say this, and I know, he is probably going to be moving into another position where it's salaried, and he will be getting his mileage check, but he will also be getting the same amount of money every 2 weeks, so it'll be a little different. And depending on the clients, if I, go in late and that type of thing, my income fluctuates too. So on the low end, I'm going to say $7,000 a month is what we can bring home. And I put $400 as the mileage check, but the mileage check usually that pays the monthly saving challenge, which goes to our travel budget. So that usually pays for that. If I have extra, I do whatever with that. So I'm not really counting this in, but I'm not really counting the monthly saving challenge in something that we have to do. Now, there's other categories that we do outside of this, but that's not what we have to do. These categories here is what I'm thinking. This is what we have to do it. We have to pay it, because it's a bill or it's a quality of life thing. So our rent is $1,500. Phone, we own our phone, so we only pay $20. Internet is $70. Natural gas is about $35. Electric, we pay $225. Right now it's about $150, but we kick the extra into a summer savings fund. Car insurance is $294. Kavana and Amazon is $15. I really should put this in subscription. Tolls is $125, but this month tolls is going to be that, but usually I want to fund my tolls this month. And car wash is $78. Subscriptions is a little higher because I want to put a buffer in that. Honey did some free trials, and at the end he forgot and it just took the money out. So that's $150. Now this category is $2,527 for the bills. Now debt, Citibank is $90 a month. My Uplift Snowball 1 is $172. My Uplift Snowball 2 is $252. And my extra debt payment will be $300 this month. We will take these three debts and put onto the Citibank to get that. So I think that is like going to be $750 being paid to Citibank. Let me just see that one. Oh, it's $804. So Um, how did I get 804? I should have made it. I like even numbers. Like I don't like this. This it's an even number, but I like it to be like 850, 800, something like that. But it's 804. Okay, so I might do an extra debt payment. What's left over for the mileage check might go in there. I don't know. So I'm going full with that. Okay, so that I say Tremont is $291. Discover is $417. Love's car, my car is $516. Honey is not getting his car paid. We paid up his car. I usually do extra payments on my cars so they pay off early. You know how some people say, well, I'll get my car paid and get a loan for 2 years or 3 years. If you get the 5-year loan, it's no you don't really have any penalties for paying it off early. So usually I double up or pay extra on my car payments so it can come in earlier. So Honey's car, but see, I'm getting ready to refinance, so I kind of want to have a month early before I refinance it. I know. And groceries is $300. Health and beauty is $5. Household is $50. Office is $20. Home is $40. Parking is $96. I get reimbursed for that. Copay is $20. Allowance is $240. Vape, booze, and over the bridge is $150. Amelia's college fund will get $105. S&P will get $150. And total is $5,776. So 7,000 minus 5,776 equals. It says I should have about $1,224 left in this budget. And what we'll do with, I'm going to wait this month. I know I use, I do 3 because it's 3 paychecks. But at the end of the month, I will do my cash stuffing for my long-term binders and my saving type challenges. I will do that then at the end of the month, so I know. And I will also put money in the savings account. We haven't really been doing that. We've just been letting the money that we had before just sit there, but we will also be adding the money to our savings account, paying off debt, and doing some cash stuffing, but not a lot of cash stuffing. The only categories that I'm really going to focus on, the travel monthly saving challenge takes care of our travel. And the travel also will include if we want to go out to eat or if date night. I'm going to put all of that in there so I don't have to be stuffing date night and all that. That's going to go into the travel type binder. And the only thing that we are going to be focusing on stuffing is debt, savings, Christmas fund, and there was something else that I had. Yeah, I got to do the passport, but I might let the travel fund do the passport, but I'm going to do the passport. So I don't have a lot of my other categories. Christmas, at the end of summer, we're going to start doing our birthday because our birthdays are in January, February. So we will start cash stuffing for that. But I'm going to limit my categories so that I can get some debt paid off and put some savings together because we are trying to get our housing situation with stable rent. Stable, like, you know how rent goes up? So we try to stabilize our housing cost. So you know what that means, right? Okay. So everyone have a good evening, night, or whatever you're doing. And if you like this content and you want to follow me on my journey here, I'm sometimes I don't know where I'm heading on this journey, but at least I know what I don't have the stress of when you're married. Let me just I know when you're married or you're with someone, it's trying to merge budgets, and he spends differently, I spend differently, but I don't have the stress of, we're kind of on the same page now because he's seen all the money that, I've been saving and what I've been doing, and he's, right there with me now. So I'm happy, and it's becoming easier and easier. So anyway, so if you like this content, don't forget to like and subscribe.